Are you seeking to cultivate a mindset of gratitude in your life? In this video, we will delve into the spiritual teachings of Buddhism, exploring 7 essential lessons to help you cultivate gratitude and live a more fulfilling life. Lesson 1. Reframe challenges as opportunities. Challenges are an inherent part of life, and they come in various forms: personal, professional, emotional, and spiritual. They can manifest as setbacks, conflicts, or unexpected changes that disrupt our lives and test our resilience. In Buddhism, challenges are seen as a natural part of the human experience, arising from the impermanence and interdependence of all phenomena. By acknowledging the nature of challenges, we can begin to view them as opportunities for growth rather than insurmountable obstacles. This shift in perspective allows us to approach challenges with curiosity and openness, fostering a mindset that is more receptive to learning and adaptation. Mindfulness and self-awareness are essential tools for reframing challenges as opportunities. By cultivating a present-moment awareness of our thoughts, emotions, and sensations, we can develop a deeper understanding of our reactions to challenges and identify patterns that may be hindering our growth. To cultivate mindfulness and self-awareness, practice meditation and other mindfulness techniques, such as deep breathing, body scans, or mindful walking. These practices can help you develop a more spacious and non-judgmental awareness of your inner experience, allowing you to respond to challenges with greater clarity and wisdom. A positive attitude is a powerful force that can help us navigate challenges with grace and resilience. By focusing on the potential benefits of a challenging situation, we can cultivate a more optimistic outlook and increase our motivation to overcome obstacles. To develop a positive attitude, practice gratitude, positive affirmations, and visualization. Reflect on the blessings in your life and express gratitude for them regularly. Use positive affirmations to reinforce your belief in your ability to overcome challenges and visualize yourself successfully navigating difficult situations. A growth mindset is the belief that our abilities and qualities can be developed and improved through dedication and hard work. By embracing a growth mindset, we can view challenges as opportunities to learn, grow, and expand our skills. To cultivate a growth mindset, focus on the process of learning rather than the outcome. Embrace challenges as opportunities to develop new skills and deepen your understanding. View setbacks as temporary obstacles and opportunities for feedback, and be open to constructive criticism as a means to improve. Transforming challenges into opportunities often requires patience and perseverance. Change takes time, and the process of growth can be slow and gradual. By cultivating patience and perseverance, we can maintain our focus and commitment to overcoming challenges, even in the face of setbacks or discouragement. To practice patience and perseverance, set realistic goals and break them down into smaller, manageable steps. Celebrate your progress, no matter how small, and be gentle with yourself when you encounter obstacles. Remember that growth is a journey, not a destination, and that every step forward is a testament to your resilience and determination. No one can navigate life's challenges alone. Seeking support and guidance from others is an essential part of transforming challenges into opportunities. By connecting with mentors, friends, and family members, we can gain valuable insights, encouragement, and perspective on our challenges. To seek support and guidance, be open and honest about your struggles and ask for help when you need it. Cultivate a network of supportive relationships and be willing to listen to and learn from the experiences of others. Remember that vulnerability is a strength, not a weakness, and that asking for help is a sign of courage and wisdom. One of the most powerful ways to reframe challenges as opportunities is to reflect on the lessons they teach us. By examining our experiences and identifying the insights and wisdom gained, we can cultivate a deeper appreciation for the challenges we face and the growth they facilitate. By understanding the nature of challenges, cultivating mindfulness and self-awareness, developing a positive attitude, embracing a growth mindset, practicing patience and perseverance, seeking support and guidance, and reflecting on lessons learned, we can transform even the most difficult circumstances into catalysts for growth and self-discovery. Lesson 2. Be grateful for your senses. Our senses are the gateways through which we experience the world, and they play a crucial role in shaping our perceptions, emotions, and overall well-being. By developing a deep appreciation for our senses, we can enhance our ability to live in the present moment and cultivate gratitude for the countless experiences they enable. Sight is perhaps the most dominant of our senses, and it allows us to perceive the world in all its vibrant colors, shapes, and textures. From the awe-inspiring beauty of a sunset to the tender expression on a loved one's face, our eyes enable us to witness the wonders of life. To cultivate gratitude for the gift of sight, take time each day to truly see the world around you. Pause and appreciate the beauty of nature, the intricate details of everyday objects, and the expressions of those you encounter. Our sense of hearing connects us to the world of sound, allowing us to enjoy music, engage in conversation, and listen to the soothing sounds of nature. To cultivate gratitude for the gift of hearing, take time each day to truly listen. Tune in to the melodies of birdsong, the rustling of leaves, or the laughter of children. Appreciate the power of sound to evoke emotions, create connections, and transport us to different places and times. In Buddhist teachings, the ear consciousness arises when the ear comes into contact with a sound, giving rise to auditory perception. By developing mindful listening, we can enhance our ability to be present and cultivate gratitude for the rich tapestry of sounds that make up our lives. Our sense of smell is closely linked to memory and emotion, and it allows us to experience the world in a deeply personal and evocative way. From the scent of freshly baked bread to the fragrance of a loved one's perfume, our noses enable us to savor the subtleties of life. To cultivate gratitude for the gift of smell, take time each day to truly inhale the world around you. Appreciate the aroma of your morning coffee, the scent of flowers in bloom, or the comforting smell of a familiar place. The nose consciousness arises when the nose comes into contact with an odor, giving rise to olfactory perception. By developing mindful awareness of the scents that surround us, we can cultivate gratitude for the richness and diversity of our sensory experiences. Our sense of taste allows us to enjoy the pleasures of food and drink, nourishing both our bodies and our spirits. From the sweetness of ripe fruit to the savory flavors of a home-cooked meal, our tongues enable us to savor the delights of life. To cultivate gratitude for the gift of taste, take time each day to truly taste your food. Savor each bite, appreciating the complex flavors and textures that make up your meal. In Buddhist teachings, the tongue consciousness arises when the tongue comes into contact with a taste, giving rise to gustatory perception. By developing mindful eating practices, we can enhance our appreciation for the simple pleasures of food and cultivate gratitude for the nourishment that sustains us. Our sense of touch connects us to the physical world, allowing us to experience the warmth of a hug, the softness of a pet's fur, or the coolness of a gentle breeze. To cultivate gratitude for the gift of touch, take time each day to truly feel the world around you. Appreciate the sensation of the sun on your skin, the comfort of a cozy blanket, or the embrace of a loved one. In Buddhism, the body consciousness arises when the body comes into contact with a tangible object, giving rise to tactile perception. By developing mindful awareness of our physical sensations, we can cultivate gratitude for the incredible range of experiences our bodies enable us to have. The mind consciousness arises when the mind comes into contact with a mental object, giving rise to mental perception. To cultivate gratitude for the gift of mind, take time each day to appreciate the power of your thoughts, emotions, and imagination. Reflect on the incredible capacity of the mind to learn, create, and transform our experiences. By developing mindful awareness of our mental processes, we can cultivate gratitude for the richness and complexity of our inner lives. Our senses are precious gifts that enable us to experience the world in all its beauty and diversity. By cultivating gratitude for our senses, we can deepen our appreciation for the countless experiences they enable and live more mindfully in the present moment. Lesson 3. Don't take things for granted to truly appreciate the impermanence of life. Take a moment to reflect on the many changes you have experienced throughout your life. Consider the people who have come and gone, the places you have lived, and the ways in which your own thoughts, feelings, and beliefs have evolved. By acknowledging the transient nature of life, you can begin to cultivate a deeper sense of gratitude for the present moment and all that it contains. One of the most common ways in which we take things for granted is in our relationships with others. We may assume that our friends, family members, and partners will always be there for us, and fail to express our appreciation for their love and support. By taking the time to actively cultivate gratitude for the people in our lives, we can strengthen our connections with them and deepen our own sense of happiness and well-being. Make a habit of telling the people you care about how much they mean to you. This can be as simple as sending a heartfelt text message, giving them a hug, or taking the time to have a meaningful conversation. By expressing your gratitude, you'll not only strengthen your relationships, but also help to create a more positive and supportive environment for yourself and those around you. Take a moment each day to reflect on the qualities you admire and appreciate in the people you care about. This might include their kindness, generosity, sense of humor, or resilience in the face of adversity. By focusing on their positive attributes, you'll cultivate a deeper sense of gratitude for their presence in your life. Just as the people in your life support and care for you, it's important to offer your own support and encouragement in return. By being there for others in times of need, you'll not only demonstrate your gratitude for their presence in your life, but also foster a deeper sense of connection and mutual appreciation. Each day, take a few moments to write down 3 things you're grateful for. These can be as simple or as profound as you like, from the taste of your morning coffee to the love and support of a dear friend. By focusing on the positive aspects of your life, you'll cultivate a deeper sense of gratitude and appreciation for all that you have. By bringing your full attention to the present moment, you can more fully appreciate the many blessings in your life. Try practicing mindfulness during everyday activities, such as eating, walking, or washing the dishes. As you engage in these tasks, pay close attention to the sensations, thoughts, and emotions that arise, and allow yourself to fully experience the present moment. One of the most powerful ways to cultivate gratitude is to share your blessings with others. This might involve donating time, money, or resources to those in need, or simply offering a helping hand to a friend or neighbor. By giving to others, you'll not only express your gratitude for all that you have, but also create a more compassionate and supportive world for everyone. Taking things for granted is a natural human tendency, but it's one that can lead to suffering and dissatisfaction. By embracing the Buddhist teachings on impermanence and cultivating a deep sense of gratitude for the people, experiences, and possessions in our lives, we can learn to truly cherish all that we have and live more fully in the present moment. Lesson 4. Develop compassion. The first step in developing compassion is to recognize and understand the suffering that exists in the world. Suffering can take many forms, including physical pain, emotional distress, and existential angst. By acknowledging the suffering of others, we open our hearts to empathy and create the foundation for compassion. Take the time to listen to others' stories and try to put yourself in their shoes. Recognize that everyone experiences suffering in some form, and that understanding and acknowledging this suffering is the first step towards developing compassion. Empathy is the ability to understand and share the feelings of another person. It is a crucial component of compassion, as it allows us to connect with others on an emotional level. To cultivate empathy, practice active listening when engaging with others, and try to imagine how they might be feeling in their situation. By cultivating empathy, we can develop a deeper sense of compassion for others and foster gratitude for the connections we share. Loving kindness meditation, also known as metta meditation, is a powerful practice for cultivating compassion and empathy. This meditation involves directing well wishes and positive energy towards ourselves and others, fostering a sense of interconnectedness and gratitude. To practice loving kindness meditation, Find a quiet and comfortable space. Begin by focusing on your breath and cultivating a sense of calm and relaxation. Silently repeat phrases of loving kindness towards yourself, such as, "May I be happy, may I be healthy, may I be peaceful." As you continue the meditation, extend these well wishes to others, starting with loved ones, then acquaintances, and finally to all beings in the world. By incorporating loving kindness meditation into your daily routine, you can cultivate compassion and gratitude for the connections you share with others. Compassion is not just about understanding and empathizing with the suffering of others. It also involves taking action to alleviate that suffering. Offering support and help to those in need is a powerful way to express compassion and cultivate gratitude for the opportunity to make a difference in someone's life. Look for opportunities to offer support and help in your daily life, whether it's lending a listening ear to a friend in need, volunteering at a local charity, or simply holding the door open for someone. By taking action to alleviate the suffering of others, you'll cultivate compassion and gratitude for the positive impact you can have on the world. Forgiveness is an essential aspect of compassion, both towards others and ourselves. Holding on to grudges and resentment only serves to perpetuate suffering, while forgiveness allows us to heal and move forward. To cultivate forgiveness, practice letting go of past hurts and resentments. Recognize that everyone makes mistakes and that forgiveness is an act of compassion that benefits both the person offering forgiveness and the person receiving it. By forgiving others and ourselves, we can cultivate compassion and gratitude for the healing and growth that forgiveness brings. While compassion towards others is crucial, it's equally important to extend compassion towards ourselves. Self-compassion involves treating ourselves with kindness, understanding, and empathy, especially during times of struggle or failure. To cultivate self-compassion, practice speaking to yourself with kindness and understanding, just as you would to a close friend. Acknowledge your own suffering and offer yourself comfort and support. By cultivating self-compassion, we can develop a deeper sense of gratitude for our own resilience and capacity for growth. As we cultivate compassion in our lives, it's essential to expand our circle of compassion to include all beings. This means extending compassion not only to our loved ones and friends, but also to strangers, adversaries, and even those we may perceive as enemies. To expand your circle of compassion, practice empathy and understanding towards all beings, regardless of their background or beliefs. Recognize that everyone is connected and that we all share a common desire for happiness and freedom from suffering. By expanding our circle of compassion, we can cultivate gratitude for the interconnectedness of all beings and the unity that compassion brings. Developing compassion is a powerful practice for cultivating gratitude and deepening our connection with ourselves and others. By understanding suffering, cultivating empathy, practicing loving-kindness meditation, offering support and help, forgiving, cultivating self-compassion, and expanding our circle of compassion, we can transform our lives and the lives of those around us. Lesson 5. Be kind to yourself. Self-compassion is the act of extending compassion and understanding to ourselves, particularly during times of struggle or failure. It involves recognizing that we are all imperfect human beings, capable of making mistakes and experiencing suffering. By treating ourselves with the same kindness and empathy we would offer to a friend in need, we can cultivate a deeper sense of self-love and gratitude. To practice self-compassion, try speaking to yourself in a gentle, supportive manner when you encounter challenges or setbacks. Acknowledge your feelings and offer words of encouragement, reminding yourself that it's okay to make mistakes and that you are deserving of love and understanding. Mindfulness is the practice of being present and fully engaged in the current moment, without judgment or distraction. By cultivating mindfulness, we can develop a greater awareness of our thoughts, emotions, and physical sensations, allowing us to respond to our experiences with greater clarity and compassion. To practice mindfulness, set aside time each day to focus on your breath, observing the sensations as you inhale and exhale. When thoughts or emotions arise, Simply acknowledge them without judgment and return your focus to your breath. By cultivating mindfulness, you'll develop a deeper connection with yourself and foster a greater appreciation for the present moment. Self-care is the act of intentionally taking care of our physical, emotional, and mental well-being. It involves engaging in activities that nourish and support our overall health and happiness. By prioritizing self-care, we can cultivate self-kindness and express gratitude for our own well-being. To practice self-care, identify activities that bring you joy, relaxation, and a sense of fulfillment. This might include exercise, meditation, spending time in nature, pursuing creative hobbies, or connecting with loved ones. Make a conscious effort to incorporate these activities into your daily or weekly routine and honor your commitment to caring for yourself. Forgiveness is the act of releasing resentment, anger, or hurt towards ourselves or others. By practicing forgiveness, we can free ourselves from the burden of negative emotions and cultivate a deeper sense of self-kindness and gratitude. To practice forgiveness, reflect on any past actions or experiences that continue to cause you pain or discomfort. Acknowledge your feelings and offer yourself compassion and understanding. Recognize that we are all fallible human beings, capable of making mistakes and causing harm. By extending forgiveness to yourself and others, you'll cultivate a greater sense of peace, self-kindness, and gratitude. Gratitude is the act of acknowledging and appreciating the positive aspects of our lives. By cultivating gratitude, we can shift our focus away from self-criticism and towards self-kindness, recognizing the many blessings and strengths we possess. To practice gratitude, take time each day to reflect on the aspects of your life that bring you joy, comfort, and fulfillment. This might include your health, relationships, personal qualities, or accomplishments. Express thanks for these blessings, either silently or by sharing your gratitude with others. By focusing on gratitude, you'll foster a deeper sense of self-kindness and appreciation for your own unique qualities and experiences. Establishing healthy boundaries is an essential aspect of self-kindness. Boundaries help us protect our time, energy, and well-being by defining the limits of what we are willing to accept or tolerate in our relationships and experiences. To practice setting boundaries, identify the areas of your life where you may be compromising your own well-being, such as overcommitting to social engagements, tolerating disrespectful behavior, or neglecting your own needs in favor of others. Communicate your boundaries clearly and assertively, and honor your commitment to prioritizing your own well-being. Self-reflection is the process of examining our thoughts, emotions, and experiences in order to gain a deeper understanding of ourselves and cultivate self-kindness. By engaging in regular self-reflection, we can identify patterns of negative self-talk, recognize our accomplishments, and develop a greater appreciation for our own unique qualities and strengths. To practice self-reflection, set aside time each day or week to journal, meditate, or simply sit in quiet contemplation. Reflect on your experiences, emotions, and thoughts, and consider how you can cultivate greater self-kindness and gratitude in your life. Being kind to ourselves is a vital component of cultivating gratitude and living a fulfilling life. By practicing self-compassion, mindfulness, self-care, forgiveness, gratitude, boundaries, and self-reflection, we can foster a deeper sense of self-kindness and appreciation for our own unique qualities and experiences. Lesson 6. Develop a growth mindset. A growth mindset is characterized by the emphasis on learning, improvement, and progress, rather than the achievement of specific goals or outcomes. This perspective is aligned with the Buddhist teachings of non-attachment and mindfulness, which encourage us to focus on the present moment and the journey itself, rather than being fixated on the destination. To adopt this mindset, set realistic and achievable goals for yourself, but avoid becoming overly attached or obsessed with their attainment. Instead, focus on the steps and actions you need to take to move forward and grow, and take pride and satisfaction in the progress and improvement you make along the way. Remember that the journey of personal growth and transformation is a lifelong process, and that every step, no matter how small, is a valuable and meaningful one. A growth mindset is defined by the ability to persevere and learn from challenges and setbacks, rather than being discouraged or disheartened by them. This perspective is echoed in the Buddhist teachings of resilience and compassion, which encourage us to embrace and transform our difficulties and suffering into sources of wisdom and strength. To cultivate this mindset, view challenges and obstacles as opportunities for growth and learning, rather than as threats or insurmountable barriers. Reflect on the lessons and insights you can gain from each experience, and use them to inform and guide your future actions and decisions. Remember that setbacks and failures are an inevitable and essential part of the growth process, and that they often pave the way for greater success and accomplishment in the long run. A growth mindset is not only about the pursuit of improvement and progress, but also about the recognition and acceptance of our own limitations, flaws, and mistakes. This perspective is in line with the Buddhist teachings of self-compassion and self-forgiveness, which encourage us to treat ourselves with kindness, understanding, and empathy, just as we would treat a dear friend or loved one. To cultivate self-compassion and self-forgiveness, be gentle and understanding with yourself when you make mistakes or encounter setbacks. Acknowledge and accept your own limitations and imperfections, and view them as opportunities for growth and learning, rather than as sources of shame or self-criticism. Remember that you too are deserving of love, compassion, and forgiveness, and that these qualities are essential for nurturing and sustaining a growth mindset. Developing and strengthening a growth mindset is a powerful and transformative process that can enhance our skills, knowledge, and spiritual understanding, while also cultivating a deeper sense of gratitude for the opportunities and experiences that life presents. By embracing the wisdom and teachings of Buddhism, we can embark on this journey of personal growth and transformation with a sense of purpose, compassion, and resilience, and ultimately, lead a more fulfilling and meaningful life. Lesson 7. Accept what you cannot control. Acceptance does not mean resignation or passivity. It does not imply that we should give up on our goals or stop striving for change. Acceptance is about recognizing the reality of a situation and choosing to respond to it in a skillful and compassionate way. It is about acknowledging that there are aspects of life that we cannot control and learning to find peace within the boundaries of our influence. One powerful practice for cultivating acceptance is mindfulness meditation. By focusing on our breath and observing our thoughts and emotions without judgment, we can develop a greater awareness of our inner experiences and learn to let go of our attachments. As we cultivate mindfulness, we become more adept at recognizing when we are clinging to expectations or resisting the present moment. And we can choose to respond with acceptance instead. Another essential aspect of acceptance is cultivating equanimity, a balanced and even-minded state that allows us to face life's ups and downs with grace and resilience. Equanimity is not about suppressing our emotions or becoming detached from our experiences. Instead, it involves acknowledging our feelings and responding to them with wisdom and compassion. By cultivating equanimity, we can learn to accept the ever-changing nature of life and find stability amidst the chaos. To cultivate equanimity, practice observing your emotions without judgment and allowing them to arise and pass away naturally. Recognize that emotions are temporary and do not define you. As you develop a greater understanding of your emotional landscape, you'll become more skilled at navigating life's challenges with a balanced and open heart. When we focus on the things we are grateful for, we shift our perspective from one of lack and scarcity to one of abundance and appreciation. By cultivating gratitude, we can learn to accept our circumstances and find joy in the present moment. To practice gratitude, take time each day to reflect on the things you are thankful for. These can be as simple as a warm meal, a comfortable bed, or the support of a friend. As you cultivate gratitude, you'll find that your heart opens, and you become more receptive to the blessings that life has to offer. To practice letting go, set intentions rather than fixed goals. Intentions are flexible and allow for adaptation and growth, while fixed goals can lead to rigidity and disappointment. For example, instead of setting a goal to find your dream job within a specific time frame, set an intention to explore new career opportunities and develop your skills. By focusing on the journey rather than the destination, you'll find that you're more open to the possibilities that life presents and more grateful for the experiences you encounter along the way. Acceptance also involves embracing the impermanence of life. Everything in our world is constantly changing, and clinging to the illusion of permanence only leads to suffering. By accepting the transient nature of life, we can cultivate gratitude for the present moment and find peace in the knowledge that everything is temporary. To cultivate an understanding of impermanence, practice observing the ever-changing nature of your thoughts, emotions, and experiences. Recognize that everything in life is subject to change, and that clinging to the past or fearing the future only leads to suffering. By embracing impermanence, you'll find that you're more present, more resilient, and more grateful for the fleeting moments of joy and beauty that life has to offer. Acceptance means cultivating compassion for ourselves and others. When we accept ourselves as we are, with all our strengths and weaknesses, we create space for growth and healing. When we extend compassion to others, we foster connection and understanding, and we cultivate gratitude for the support and love we receive. Acknowledge your struggles and offer yourself support and encouragement. To cultivate compassion for others, practice empathy and understanding, even towards those who may have wronged you. Recognize that everyone is on their own journey, and we all experience suffering in different ways. By extending compassion to ourselves and others, we create a more loving, connected, and grateful world. By embracing mindfulness, equanimity, gratitude, letting go, impermanence, and compassion, we can learn to accept the ever-changing nature of life and find joy in the present moment. As we journey through life, cultivating gratitude can transform our experiences and deepen our connection with ourselves and the world around us. By embracing the spiritual teachings of Buddhism and practicing these 7 lessons, we can learn to be grateful for everything, fostering a more fulfilling and meaningful life. May you find peace, joy, and gratitude in every moment of your journey.